So I'm kind of mortified that I'm even trying to do this, but people have asked me if my podcast might be made in English sometime in the future, and I'm thinking no to my regular podcast, Pillistika-podden. But last week I started this new little tradition of making mini episodes like weekly or just whenever I feel like talking to you guys. So I asked all of you on Instagram whether you thought it was a good idea to do this in English as well, and the vast majority said they wanted me to continue in Swedish, which I'm gonna do, and 7% I think it shows Morse code, like. But if you make the bed, you have to lie in it, you know. But that won't happen because I'm not even sure how to do that. So, but anyway, hi, my name is Josephine and I live in the northern parts of Sweden. I'm a knitting freak, and I used to work as a pharmacist for 14 years and pharmacy manager for 5 of them. But I'm at the moment I've gone back to school. So I'm studying to become a medical secretary, which is so much fun. And it gives me a bit more time for knitting, actually. And I was sitting here last night, and I was sort of losing my knitting mojo a little bit, and I'm terrified because I'm a knitwear designer as well, and I have a couple of deadlines coming up, and I kind of freaked out because I don't want to lose my mojo now, because I have deadlines, you know. So I thought to myself, what can I do to maybe bring the mojo back before it even disappears, you know? Can you relate at all? So I've seen on Instagram that a lot of people are casting on this Christmas vest knit along, which is initiated by the account Stickarna, which means the knitters in Swedish. With this pattern came out last year in adult version, and it was a success. And this year they've made the kid version of the pattern, or they, her, she, and I thought to myself, I do not have time to knit this at all, but something in me just screamed like, cast on, because you know you want this. And I'm like, yes, I do want this. So I have a 5-year-old son, but I didn't tell him that this is for him, because I don't want him to be disappointed if I don't finish in time for Christmas. So I just showed him the pattern, or all of the charts that are included in the pattern. And unfortunately, the pattern is only available in Swedish at the moment, but I think the charts you could apply to any vest or sweater pattern at all, just a like casual or very plain sweater or vest. And this is knit bottom up. It's a very easy pattern, and maybe if we ask, we could get her to translate it to English, hopefully. So I can write the name of the pattern because it's in Swedish, and it's called julväst för barn, Christmas vest for kids or for children. And it comes in a variety of sizes. I think it's from 2 to 10 years of age or something like that. But it's easily modified for other sizes. You could knit it up in a different gauge. You could gauge, which is the right one? I'm not sure. Anyway, or you could just add a number of stitches to make it like wider, or but I chose to make a light gray vest, and I'm gonna keep the gray as my bottom color all through the vest, and just change the contrasting color for the different charts. So I think I have enough, and I own a lot of 2-ply wool. it's my main drug in this world, and but I chose to do a green cuff at the bottom, and I will do the green cuff at the neckline and the armholes as well. And then I went to town, and in my own stash, that is, and I picked out some contrasting colors that I thought would be great for different charts. So I thought like gingerbread cookies, reindeers, and then orange, I don't know, oranges. It's kind of Christmassy in Sweden, orange chocolate and stuff like that. And then maybe, I don't know, this one. I love this color. It's like a yellow brownish type of color, dyed on gray wool, I think, too. So I think this could be, I don't know. Give me ideas in the comments. And this for like saffron buns, which is a huge thing in Sweden. We put saffron in everything around Christmas because it like magically it becomes Christmassy if you add saffron. And then of course I had a couple of red tones in there. I think I have even more different red colors, but as I said, the ones colored on gray wool are just heaven and my absolute favorites. So this will probably be used for like some Santas or his leprechauns or something like that, and I may even throw in the green ones for Christmas trees or something. As I was encouraging myself or working up the courage, maybe I should say, to do this in my Swedish episode, I laughed to myself because I'm right now the course I'm taking now is about communication in English when it comes to healthcare and the healthcare system. And the book we're using is the most British book I've ever read in my entire life. And I've read a lot of English books as well. So I attended an international high school, the International Baccalaureate. So I do have a diploma that says I'm bilingual, but since I'm not using my English that often, maybe this would be a good way of bringing it out again. I'm not sure, but anyway. And during my during high school, then we were encouraged to speak British English and also with a British accent. And reading this book, I have to show you. Reading this book, I stopped and laughed so many times because I can only picture like Professor Umbridge from, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, in front of me when I'm reading this, and I can't take it seriously. So I had to pause my studies for a while and talk to you guys. And this, the yarn that I'm using, is Rauma Finull. It's a Norwegian yarn, a fabulous 2-ply, 100% wool. My absolute favorite yarn to use. I've made, I think, 3 sweater designs in this. And I think all of my mitten patterns are, I think they are all for this yarn. Apart from the ones that are written for thicker yarn, which are like 2, I think. So I cast it on, size 6 years, and my son is 5, so I had him. I didn't want to disappoint him if this doesn't get finished in time for Christmas, but I still wanted his input on which charts to use, and I'm just gonna show you real quick because she has a lot of charts in the pattern that you can choose from. So I'm using Knit Companion. If you've not seen this, it's the best app ever. So she has a lot. She has even like curling stones. Love it. And yeah, like bigger parts and everything. So even if you don't speak Swedish, you could buy this and you could just use it for, as I said, any plain vest or sweater pattern of your choice. So this is how far I've come. Everyone can see that these are reindeers. The brown the brown ones are reindeers. Oh, they will be. Anyway, and it really worked. My plan worked because I do not want to do anything else right now than to knit this vest. And they also have a hashtag going on Instagram. And on Instagram, I'm sorry, you can find me as Pillerstickan. I was thinking about how to translate that, but I'm like the pill popper. No, no, I'm a pharmacist. So pills are my thing, you know. So the pill knitter is a very, very odd translation, but you get the gist. So if you want to follow me there, please do head over to Instagram and follow me there. And just leave me a comment if this is something that you want to see more of. Doesn't take that much time actually for me to do the small episodes because the big podcast will continue to be in Swedish, and until YouTube decides that Swedish is a language worthy of translation, automatic translation, then you could just watch. I laugh a lot and just talk mumbo jumbo, so just watch the beautiful yarn presented to you. So just give me a shout out if this is something that you want to see more of. As I said, please subscribe to my channel. I don't have a real plan for this many episodes. It's just like when I feel like it, like maybe once a week, maybe not. Depends on my mood and energy and everything. Time, you know, time with kids. So, but it was great talking to y'all, and I hope to hear from you more. So, there's a ton of snow here right now. Jesus. Just take care. Okay? Bye.